haven't heard you do that in a long time.
It's been a hot minute since I've had such an awesome drink to share with you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm CJ the Blackstone bartender, and it is Cinco de Mayo. It's gorgeous outside. It's officially that season, right, Nate?
Oh, definitely.
It's a spicy season?
A spicy?
A spicy. No,
Wait,
that's
we
like
went
Italian, so it's very spicy.
Oh, I should be recording right now.
Today we're gonna be cooking a spicy griddled.
Yeah, all your cocktails don't actually have names until we start making them, and then we end up here.
This
at this
should
moment,
be the name.
Slushy pineapple spicy drink CJ made.
This is gonna be a delicious Cinco de Mayo spicy griddled pineapple margarita.
Nailed it. Nailed it, 100%.
But I say less talking, more pouring. Let's get right into the I took your line. Less talking, more pouring.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, first things first, let's get our Blackstone Griddle set to medium heat. We want to get this preheated because as soon as we finish slicing some fresh, delicious produce, we're going to throw that on there. So first off, we're starting with our pineapples. Fresh is the way to go. Yes, you could probably buy it in a can, but that would be lame. And this drink is meant to impress. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off our top. We're gonna make some discs. We're gonna cut those right off about a ½ inch. It doesn't need to be too big because this is gonna be for our garnish later. Then we're gonna cut the bottom off, and then we will make our way cutting through the pineapple rind. You're just gonna slice and rotate, slice and rotate, slice and rotate, again, until we've got rid of all that rind. Now you're gonna see that there's little bits of rind on there. It's not a big deal. Those kind of porous-y little moments, they are actually going to disappear in our blender in a moment. So we're gonna slice off chunks of this and get rid of our core because we do not want the core. That is not good. Say no to core.
Hardcore.
Here's a really important step right before we take our pineapple to the griddle. We need to pat off the juices. We need to basically get it as dry as we can. So you're gonna get some paper towel, set that down, grab our pineapple chunks that are removed from the core, and we're gonna start drying those off. Just pat it. You don't have to like push and get all the juice out because the juice is the good stuff, right? So we're gonna pat that out. And the reason we're doing that is because once we set it on our griddle, we want it to start to caramelize before it starts to boil in its own juices. So now that we've got those done, we're gonna take those to the griddle. Right before we set them down, we are actually going to be using our new nonstick griddle spray. Get out of here, love bugs.
They love you.
They love me. They really love me. So we're gonna put a little bit of this down on the griddle right before we apply our pineapples. Then we're gonna move on to our limes. As you know, Nate has shown the trick. We are gonna grab these and roll them. Basically what we're doing is loosening up the inside cell structure of that so that the juices kind of release a bit easier and are prepped for our griddle. So we're gonna slice those in half. Just like we did with the pineapple, we're gonna start patting that juice off. Not squeezing it out or pushing it, just pat it dry real gently, and then we are going to set that on the griddle. Now, depending on how thick your pineapple is, honestly, it's really up to you how long you wanna go. But essentially like 2, 3, 4 minutes per side, and we are definitely gonna be rotating these. So flip it, rotate it, however your pineapple chunks look, you just make it work, honestly. There's really no method to it. It looks like our pineapple is looking awesome, so we're gonna go ahead and grab those and pull those off. Oh, let's not forget the pineapple wheel. I didn't even mention the pineapple
Rewind.
wheel. After you throw those pineapple chunks down, be sure you throw your pineapple wheels down. Those are gonna be garnished for later, so we want that really awesome caramelized griddle texture to it. Now that the pineapple's done, we're gonna go ahead and remove our limes as well. Set those aside because now we're gonna start on our simple syrup. Now this simple syrup is super simple, but it's a little spicy. James, grab a mason jar, and actually in the past we have done this in Tupperware, but my mother-in-law said, why do you do it in Tupperware? It looks ugly.
Well, if mama-in-law said it, then...
Sarah, this one's for you. So we're gonna grab a mason jar. We're gonna fill that up with some, basically we're doing equal parts sugar to water. So we're gonna grab some sugar, pour in some water, nothing special about this technique, but wait. We're gonna grab some jalapeños. Basically just slice those however you want and chuck them in. It is going to be awesome because now we're gonna put on the lid and start to agitate and incorporate our sugar and our water. We're gonna make simple syrup spicy. Just
simple spicy syrup.
Simple spicy syrup. Once you got that done, we are ready to start putting the ingredients in our blender. First, we need some ice because this is going to be a bit of a frozen
slush-ish?
Yeah.
Slushy-ish.
It's not quite frozen. It's just adding some fun texture to it.
Yep.
Grab some of our pineapple chunks. We're gonna cut those up just so they fit in. Nothing special about that. After that, we're gonna add our griddled lime juice. Now you're gonna see that this is going to be extra juicy. It's crazy what happens when you start to griddle limes. Seriously, it's brilliant. Just brings out the colors, the flavor, and it gets really, really sweet and warm. It's amazing. Now that we've got all that delicious, beautiful lime juice in there, we are going to add some triple sec. Then we are going to spice it up with our spicy jalapeno infused simple syrup. That sounded rad, right?
It did.
We're gonna be impressing your friends. And then of course, onto the magic ingredient, tequila. Now today, I actually got this really fun tequila at the liquor store, Exotico. Guys, try something, you'll thank me. So we're gonna add some of our tequila, close our lid, and hit frappe. That's actually a movie quote, it's a super obscure. She put your heart in a blender and hit frappe.
Oh, that's the mask. That was too easy then. Dang it.
I know. So we're gonna blend this bad boy up, get it looking good, and now we're gonna kind of take it to the next level. We could be done there, put a straw in, call it a day, but we're not gonna do that, are we, Nate?
No. No, why would we do that?
Because that wouldn't be fun at all. We're gonna grab our glasses, we're using some mason jars today, and we are gonna get ready to rim them with some of our delicious Blackstone tequila lime seasoning. If you guys haven't tried this, try it. Just stop.
It's so good.
Just go get some.
It's crazy good.
So we're gonna get some of our pineapple juice. We're gonna rim our glass, just cover it with that delicious tequila lime seasoning. It's going to set that off. We're also gonna garnish with a griddled piece of pineapple and a fresh jalapeno.
What was that?
And then we are gonna garnish with a fresh jalapeno. Just gonna slice that and pop it on and
Biggity bang?
bickety
Do you,
bang,
do
it
you
is
eat
done.
that? Like, do you actually eat this on the top there?
The
I would.
jalapeno?
I would.
Well then, here, do it.
No, I mean not right now.
Oh, but we're gonna drink it, right?
Yeah.
So let's try this bit. I'm gonna get some of the rim there. Okay.
Wow, that's a really great heat. It sneaks up, like the sweetness hides it in the front, but then
Yeah,
like adds it at the end.
Let's not put that in the video. Cinco De Mayo can only be celebrated with really delicious food and brilliantly customized cocktails that you guys can make for your friends and your family. Seriously, so good, so simple, so fun. I think
That's all she wrote.
Nate behind the camera. I am CJ the Blackstone bartender, and for this recipe and more, please go visit our website, blackstoneproducts.com. Be sure to leave comments down below. I want to see what you guys are doing. I want to hear what you would like us to be making, because Nate and I like to make really good food and really good drinks, obviously.
Yeah, until next
yep.
time. Can I do your one? I'm CJ Fraser. Until next time. Cheers. I don't know why it came out country.
You sound like a cartoon. Stupid cartoon. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next video. All right, for
Oh, let's try that again.
Hang on, I got a cramp.
Stretch it out. Then we are going to add triple sec.
Lime juice.
Then we are going to add lime juice.
And
then-
yeah.
And I'm CJ.
There goes
Yep.
the phone again.
Son of a gun.
Right in the middle. Can we do just your line again?
That's my mother-in-law.
Huh.
No, just kidding.